Want to win every real estate deal you negotiate? Here are 4 tactics that every killer closer I know uses, including myself. Ask yes questions is number 1. The more yeses you collect, the easier the final close becomes. For example, if I'm talking to a seller, I'll ask, would you agree selling fast is important to you? In other words, I'll repeat back something they just told me is important and ask for a confirmation. They say yes, and you're telling me avoiding realtor fees would help you get this deal closed and keep more money in your pocket, right? Yes, cool. So if I can structure it in a way that accomplishes those 2 things, would you be ready to move forward? Yes. Boom, I just got 3 yeses in the first couple minutes of the call. Now by the time I ask them about moving forward, they're already in the habit of telling me yes. Now number 2 is moving to the conclusion quickly. Closers don't let conversations drift aimlessly. They lead people to a clear point, which hopefully is closing. If a seller says, well, I'm not sure about the payments, I'll say, got it. So let me ask you this, what other information would you need from me to be able to make a decision to move forward? This takes their hesitation and moves it toward a conclusion. It keeps the conversation sharp and focused on solving their problem, not getting lost in loops. Now, number 3 is playing with resistance. Some people call these objections, but I prefer to view it as resistance, a normal part of closing a deal. It's part of the game. The mistake most people make is panicking when they hear the word no. I like to lean into it. If the seller says, I'm not ready yet, or I need to think about it, I'll say, got it. Let me ask you this, what other information are you missing to be able to move forward? They'll tell me, and now I'll answer their question and move back to the conclusion. By normalizing the resistance, I'm taking away the tension and allowing them to be comfortable making a confident decision. Number 4 is assume the close. I call it the assumptive close. A killer closer never asks, do you want to move forward? No, we say, hey, let me ask you this. Any more questions for me before I go ahead and send the agreement over to you to okay? Instead, assume the deal is happening. I consistently say things like, so if I send you an agreement now, stating X, X, and X, naming back the numbers we just talked about, are you now ready to move forward? You're not asking if, you're asking how and when. Put these 4 techniques together, and you'll notice your deal's closing way faster, way smoother, and with less stress. Collect yeses, move to clear conclusions quickly. Play with resistance instead of running from it, and always assume the close. Assume they're gonna sell to you or buy from you, whatever the case may be. That's how you go from an average closer to a killer closer. And if you want me to walk you through these strategies step by step, hop in our next challenge. The link's in the description, and I'm gonna be walking you through how we find deals, negotiate deals, close deals, and turn them to cash, and you can too.